Hey guys, it's Matt Morgan here, your master marketer. Let's jump right into today's video. I want you all to be stress-free while watching my videos. Whether you are a college student, single parent, a manager, or a store owner, you name it. This is for you. So sit back, relax and subscribe to my channel. Let's get rocking. Today's video is all about how to organize your schedule. There is 10 super simple steps to follow plus one super important bonus 11th step at the end. This 11th step I wouldn't even consider a step. I would consider it more of a hack. Any successful and happy busy bee person knows this. Stick around until the end of the video to hear this super important 11th hack. Now let's begin, friends. Step 1, make a to-do list. I know, super simple, you are saying. But I don't mean a to-do list for the day. I mean a to-do list for overall. Make the list based off of what you want done within, say, a couple days, a week, or a month. You choose. Why? I promise it's not for nothing. It is better to visually see what things need to get done. If it's just up in the air, talked about, not an actual plan, there's a good chance you're not going to do it. Don't worry if that's you, that's why you're watching this. But if you have it written down, you have addressed there is something you need to get done. There's more steps to come that connect with making the to-do list. Speaking of, here is step 2. Set deadlines. These deadlines are to items that are on the to-do list. Making deadlines is important. It makes sure that items on your to-do list get done on time rather than postponed to a later date. You don't ever want to miss a deadline over a simple fix. For example, I'm committed to giving you guys YouTube videos Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. every week. To be a good and honourable YouTuber, I must deliver that to you every Monday and Friday. But in order to do so, I have to set deadlines. Deadlines for when the scripts are done, for when the videos are done, for when my advertising is done. Everything I do for my videos has a deadline. It doesn't just happen. Just like your work doesn't just happen. But you know that. Step 3, plan for interruptions. Every day when I make my schedule, make sure to have 30 minutes of spare time. This might not be spare time to have enjoyment or free time. It's spare time for running late, getting distracted on something going wrong. You know, just everyday little bumps. They're unplanned events that happen in your day-to-day life. It's the chaos to your order. But they happen, you know. You just don't know when they're going to happen. Plan for them anyways. Better to be prepared than not. Step 4, draft what you want done that day. I say draft because the first copy is never your final copy. You might be making your schedule, want to get so much done, then realize you don't have the time for everything. Or you'll make your list and realize you've not put enough throughout the day to get done. While drafting, you can make your scrap paper, rough doc as messy with notes as needed. This can help with planning the day. If you write out your thoughts, you'll have them gathered in front of you rather than all in your head. Seeing what needs to get done is important, remember. The first copy is messy with purpose. Step 5, have order to your planning. When I mean order, I mean have the things you need to get done first rather than later. You don't want to start a task at 7:30 p.m. and then realizing it was due at 8 p.m. At that point you're late. You have to make sure that the order you put your schedule into corresponds to the deadlines you have. Step 6, make a mini schedule. Rather than making a schedule for the whole 12 to 18 hours you're awake, make small schedules instead. Make schedules for 6-hour periods of rather than 12 to 18. Most people say, go out and buy a planner. I've tried so many planners. They don't work, at least for me. I find it's more of a personal thing to have a schedule. You need what's best for you. We don't all have the same schedule. If we did, we would run into each other more at the grocery store. It feels less overwhelming to see less to do at once. Rather than seeing all the tasks for 12 hours, see the tasks for 6 hours. You can go from having 10 things to do on your schedule to just seeing 3 things to do on your schedule. Why? Because you broke your day down into a mini section. You did it. Now, those other 7 tasks will come just at the other hours of the day. That's when you refresh yourself with a new mini schedule. Step 7, make the good copy. The most simplest task. You've done all the hard work at this point. Now you've got what you need to get done, and when you're getting those tasks done, now you need to make something visually pleasing you aren't going to get tired of look at for 6 hours. Why? It is better to have positive and happy reinforcement in your life than anything else. A simple piece of paper can be that. How? Step 8, colorize your tasks. Let me give you an example right away. I'm responsible for 2 major tasks. Each task that I'm responsible for is colorized by its own color. One is yellow and one is blue. Never I at the opposite color for the opposite task. My brain now automatically knows that when I see yellow on my schedule to think of task 1. When I see blue on my schedule, I think of task 2 automatically. The repetition of seeing the same colors with the same tasks has put a trigger response into my brain. You don't necessarily have to colorize it off of tasks. You could base it off of importance of things. Things that you need to get done sooner rather than later. You could colorize it based off of who the task relates to. This more related to someone in charge of others. That could be a manager or a parent. Anyone in charge. Not only do I colorize by tasks, I colorize by sections of the day. So when I'm writing out my mini to-do list, I write the first 3 hours in one pen color. Then the next 3 hours in a different pen color. Why? Because it feels good when looking at my schedule and seeing a new color to focus on. It refreshes my mind for the new tasks. It's also important to have positive colors to use. Colors that make you happy when you see them. Usually green, blue, purple, and pink are my go-to pen choices. I stay away from colors like black and red. More on positive vibes? Here is step 9, have an open space to work in. Typically when a person is crowded with a bunch of stuff on their desk, they're overwhelmed, their mind is at other places, and they can't focus on what they want to. Having an open space allows you to have a calm mindset. Now, while in your open space, it's important to have the proper things within your space to make a good environment. A good environment will set for a good mood. A good mood will set for good work. And good work will set for you to go to bed happy and accomplished. Step 10, having a good environment. Every day when I work, I make sure that I have good music, a drink to refresh myself, and my diffuser turned with essential oils in it. This good environment sets for a good mind space. I don't have sad or slow music playing. I have music that makes my heart kind of race and wakes me up in progress. I also make sure to change up my music genre while working. I do this because if I listen to the same genre for a long period of time, I'm going to be in the same mood for that whole period of time. For example, if I'm listening to Guns N' Roses' Paradise City, there's a very good chance I'm not going to read a single I need to. The song is legendary, but it's not the time for it. I would typically listen to that song during the day when I don't need my mind to focus on much. Usually when I'm finding photos for advertising is when I listen to my more intense music. Typically when I'm reading anything, I'll have music on with zero lyrics. I find lyrics to be a very good distraction. So instead, I play instrumental music. Music without lyrics. Just a Thought by Victor Kovacs is one of my favorites. My usual refreshing drinks are either coffee or water. There's nothing special on that, both do the trick on refreshing me when I need it. And the essential oil that I have makes the room feel more alive, waking me up for new ideas. Congratulations, you have just learned the top 10 ways to have an easy schedule to follow. Please, if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe to my channel. I need you. For you amazing viewers who have stuck around for the bonus 11 step, here it is for you. Step 11, don't overwork yourself. You are your greatest strength. But you are very weak if you are overworked. Do you see the dilemma here? You need to be at your healthiest self to provide your best work. Don't lose track of yourself. And on that note, I'm going to head out now and start making Friday's video. Have a great Monday, guys. Matt Morgan out.